people in social service organize into unions? Is it proper for nurses to agitate? Do they have right to strike their work, leading to inconvenience to patients? Why are they organizing into unions? It was in 2011, October 10th, that the body of Bina Bibi, a nurse hailing from Todupuzha, was found hanging in her apartment where she was residing with some of her colleagues. Bina was serving in Asian Heart Hospital in Bombay, where nurses were being paid monthly salary around $98, which was hardly enough for their day-to-day expenses. There was nothing for them to save from their salary for their future security. The hospitals 14 to 16 hours of work from the nurses daily. They were extracted like that. Bina, an exceptionally brilliant student, had achieved 90% in her SSLC examination, and she had prosecuted her nursing education availing on educational loan from a bank. From the partly salary she was getting from the hospital, it was impossible for her to remit the monthly installment of loan repayment to the bank. Even after getting a job in hospitals, she was unable to send even a small sum to her parents who were laborers in her village. Bina was considering taking up another employment with better remuneration, but the hospital rules stood in her way to going for another employment. The hospital authorities demanded over India rupees 50,000 to get relief from her work in the hospital, failing which she will have to leave her certificates and other personal documents with the hospital. Bina had no solution to this problem, though the news of Bina's death by suicide shocked everyone in her locality. It was from a Facebook post made by Jasmine Shah, one of the colleagues. The outside world came to know about the real fact of the case. Within 2 days of Bina's death, a group of her friends and the leadership of Jasmine Shah had a meeting in Thrissur. In the meanwhile, information reached that another nurse who had completed her nursing education with the help of a bank loan of Indian rupees 10 lakh had reached a situation helpless as Bina's. Immediately, the proceeded to Kottayam to inquire about the news. It became clear to them that her condition was as bad. On future inquiry, they learned that another 46 nurses who had availed of educational loans from the same bank were also facing similar plights. They were determined to fight against this condition, and an organization was formed by using Facebook as a medium. There was born the United Nurses Association, the membership of which exceeded 2,000 in 3 days' time. Membership of United Nurses Association soared to many thousands. United Nurses Association had gained enough mental strength to fight against the injustice meted out by different private hospitals in Kerala and their determination action for getting decent salary scales. Girls and boys who have never had any experience of fighting against organizations came out in big numbers and participated in the agitation against exploitation by hospitals. The fights lasted several days and concerned hospitals, though initially thought that the agitation will gradually fizzle out. Actual experience was entirely different. The seriousness of the situation became clear to the hospital management, and gradually they had no alternative except to consider meeting the demands of the agitating nurses. There were instances of ill-treating the agitating nurses. Attempt of the management to engage gundas to physically harm 24-year-old nurse who was pregnant was repelled by her colleagues, and the gundas were driven out. Police authorities are still investigating the incidents within the hospital premises. The hospital authorities came to such a plight as to approach the agitators for discussions. The question that figures prominently before everyone is, why such an agitation to be organized? Based on these experiences of the nursing community in Kerala and outside, it became very clear that the community of nurses was driven to the educational path by the hard-hearted and careless hospital management, denying dignity of labor and living wages to nurses. There have been instances of molestation of nurses in bigger cities such as Delhi, Mumbai and Calcutta. If left untackled, the situation in Kerala will reach the levels of experiences in bigger metros of India.
Even I am getting 7,500 rupees per month after deducting few charges from hospital administration. What I am earning is 6,500 rupees.
I am having 4-year experience and now I am getting only 6,000 rupees.
I worked here almost 6 months without a salary.
I am working here almost 9 months. Still I am getting only 3,000 rupees.
I'm working as a staff nurse in Amrita Hospital. As you know know that Amrita is a very big hospital in Ernakulam.
Also we are doing 2-shift duty here.
It's very less when it compared with the salary of other professions.
You just imagine in our situation.
In every hospital, nurse's salary is very low in that time.
A list of rich men in India revealed that a large majority of people in that list are hospital owners. The noble profession of nurses is recognized the world over and they are treated with dignity and honor. The remuneration to nurses outside India is beyond comparison to the condition prevailing in our country. It has become imperative to bring about comparable terms of work and salary in India, for which awakening of community of nurses has become extremely urgent. With the advent of UNA in 2016, much work has been done to bring dignity of work and salaries to the nursing communities and to bring them on par with their counterpart working in foreign countries. Contributions made by selfless workers like Jasmine Shah, M.V. Sudeep, Bibin and Paul, Jitin Lohi, Sujana Pal, Shobi Joseph, Naufal and others have to be specially remembered in this condition. United Nurses Association has been fighting for issues such as 3 shifts, doing away with service bond system, prompt issue of experience certificates, etc. Apart from a minimum salary of Indian rupees 20,000 has yielded result. However, this is only a beginning. UNA's work is getting established in 18 other states in India and it is giving inspiring leadership to just fights of the nursing community. While Kerala was facing the natural disaster in the form of heavy flood during the month of August and December, United Nurses Association did a very fantastic service in the affected part of Kerala. Unlike many other organizations, United Nurses Association primarily did the service in the tribal areas where flood has affected by more than 2,000 tribal people. It is my privilege to inform you that we managed to provide flood victims with clothes and medicines, which is worth of more than 15 lakh US dollar with the help of nurses from across the globe. Though nurses from India are not financially sounded, they paid a certain amount from their salary to Chief Minister's Distress Relief Fund. As a nurse, I can proudly say that in the leadership of Mr. Jasmine Shah, United Nurses Association did a great job to save our country and people with adequate support. We are planning to help our society further as the aftermath of the flood is still affecting the many parts of Kerala. So I am requesting the support of all nurses across the globe to participate in our mission to rebuild our country with a kind heart.